Hello again. On December the 31st and January the 1st, there were 7 stabbings in London, which resulted in the deaths of 4 people, one of whom was only 16 years old. There were on average over 40 knife-related incidents every day in London last year. You might think that this alone would be enough to keep the Metropolitan Police fully occupied, the fact that the city is becoming a war zone. It seems not, though, because the Metropolitan Police have now been putting up posters at Heathrow Airport urging anybody who knows anything about war crimes in the Middle East to contact them. Of course, they did something similar after the start of the war between Russia and Ukraine, as can be seen in the thumbnail to this video. Let's just pause for a moment here, and perhaps any viewers who live in London and have been the victims of burglary, car crime and so on might cast their minds back and ask how seriously the police seem to take those crimes which were actually committed in London. Most of the time they don't even send an officer to attend the scene or take a statement. They simply give the person reporting the thing a crime number so that they can claim on their insurance. This is how the Metropolitan Police deal with crimes which are committed in the area for which they are responsible. Knife crime and antisocial behaviour is out of control. They can't be bothered to investigate burglaries, but now it seems they're actively encouraging witnesses to come forward and contact them about stuff which may have happened over 2,000 miles away on another continent. Is it me, or does this sound a little odd? Why are they so concerned about interviewing people who might have seen a crime being carried out in Israel or Ukraine? Still, it might be argued it is important to track down war criminals, isn't it? If so, then there are plenty of other places in the world where war crimes or crimes against humanity are perhaps being committed. In Myanmar, formerly Burma for example, in Syria, Yemen, parts of Africa. The list is a very long one. Why is it that the Metropolitan Police only seem to be interested in fashionable disputes like that in Ukraine and Gaza? There is something very peculiar about this. There are plenty of crimes to investigate right now in London. If the police in London really are at a loose end, twiddling their thumbs because they can't think of anything to investigate, they might like to go along to one of the protest marches about Gaza taking place through the middle of London every Saturday and ask themselves if it's okay for Islamists to call for genocide. But presumably that kind of thing, actually in the middle of London, is less interesting to them than investigating events thousands of miles away over which they have no control at all. As usual, in the description to this video I give a couple of links to news items about what I've been saying.